Hi there, hi, we are Pablo and Anne from Tango Space, where we help men and women in London and in Paris to move better, express themselves, dance elegantly and meet friendly people with our tango lessons. In this video, we want to work on a special movement, which is the sacada in the forward ocho, and we want to give you 4 special tips. What we have found is that often the sacada works or doesn't work, so we want to give you 4 special technique tips to make it work.
So probably most of you know this basic sacada, but what we want is to go deep into technique, to make it to work more precisely and a bit more elegant as well.
So you might already know how to do the sacada in the forward step, but just to make sure that everybody is at the same level before we get started, we're going to just review the steps of the sacada in the forward step, and then we'll move forward and go into the technique, the technique details.
So for the sacada we want to open embrace.
So the first technique detail that we would like to look at in the forward ocho sacada is that, ladies, we need to be extremely dissociated to give them space to come forward. So here it's very easy, you see, to be kind of with a little bit of intention towards our partner, but not enough. When we do our forward ocho, we really want to be extremely dissociated, so the center of the chest goes towards the center of our partner. Just a tip, I would not recommend trying to go with towards your partner with the upper body. Try to start the dissociation from the center of the body, from the belly button. So that way, when you are dissociating, you are able to have more amplitude and to a bigger dissociation. So tip number 1 is to really do extra efforts in the muscles here and the muscles in the back to dissociate towards your partner.
So now we are going to show you tip number 2, that is actually for the leaders, and how we are going to do this sacada, how we are going to take out her free leg. Yes. So basically, what we don't want is to go down. Yes. So here, when I invite her to find her axis, I have all the space to go to take her free leg. What we don't want is to go down this way. Yes. Because sometimes with the leaders we focus too much in finding the contact with her leg, and we lose our axis to find the contact with the leg. So we want to find the contact with the leg, but the way that we are going to do this is by projecting the step. So I'm going to push with my supporting leg. So I stretch my right leg, in this case it's a free leg, and I'm going to push with the supporting leg to find her leg there. Yeah, so I stretch my leg and I'm going to push with this leg to find the contact with her leg.
So the third technical detail that we want to work with you on today is the fact that in order for a sacada to work, we need to leave the free leg behind. So here, when you are doing a sacada with your partner, don't go straight away collecting. You really want to relax the free leg, leave it behind, and let your partner take the leg.
Okay, and the tip number 4 for the leaders is that we have to be aware of our partner all the time. Yes? If we are thinking only in going to do the sacada, but we are not really aware of where and how we are sending her to the next step, probably she will anticipate and she will go, and when you go to the sacada, she will be gone. So, in the moment of the sacada, the connection is very important, because I want to lead with my torso an ocho that I'm 100% aware, and I'm creating the space, the time for myself to do the sacada. Yes. If I go very fast with the lead from the ocho, when I go, she's gone. Yes. So we need to coordinate what is happening here with what is happening in our legs. Yes? So I invite her to go forward, and at the same time I'm going to find the space, yes, and I'm 100% with her, yes. Remember, always it's more important what is happening here. If we are not together here, it's not going to work what is happening in the legs, yes.
If you are somebody who loves working, including sacadas into your dancing, we have thought about you. We've created a special extra video with an exercise that we teach our students so that you can use it and practice your sacadas and include them in a fluid way into your dancing. If you want to watch the video, you can simply click on the link. I will put the link in the comments below. It will bring you to a page where you'll be invited to download it, and then you can use it, work on it, and then include the sacadas into your dancing.
Yes, and we hope that this video was helpful with the tips for the sacadas. And remember about the quality. Yes? Always in the moments of doing these movements, try to think more in how you do and know what to do, yes? The how you invite your partner, how you connect with your free lady, how you wait for the leader. Remember to dance more as a dialogue and to use more the connection and to have a more clean and more elegant dance, yes?
Definitely. We really hope that this video is helpful. If you liked it, if it was helpful, please like it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We share weekly video tips every Wednesday to give you some ideas, help you make your technique more clean and elegant, help make your tango more connected. So we really hope that you're going to join us on YouTube. And especially,
please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango needs your embrace.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye.